1. Hi, I'm David Hamburger, and welcome to 50 Jazz Blues Licks You Must Know. I think of jazz blues as being what happens when jazz musicians play on the blues. It's as simple as that. One thing about learning to play jazz blues this way is you're just learning the licks. So you're not necessarily being made to learn a bunch of theory and a bunch of scales and a bunch of modes, but you will find yourself understanding what's actually going on and why people play this way. We're not just learning guitar licks, we're also learning licks inspired by the playing of horn players and piano players, and that means kind of building a new vocabulary physically on the guitar so we can emulate these moves and get some of these sounds under our fingers. Different kinds of cool chromatic licks, altered sounds, and double stops that maybe a pianist would do, or jumps around the scale that maybe a horn player would do that's not so guitaristic. The way I've organized this course, we're taking the 12-bar blues form and looking at it in a few different ways. There's swing grooves, shuffle grooves, minor blues, straight eighths or boogaloo grooves, and then the jazz blues changes. And within that, consistently throughout those fields, we look at the same thing over and over, which is how to get from the 1 to the 4 over the first 4 bars, how to get from the 4 back to the 1 in the middle 4 bars, and then how to make the turnaround in the last 4 bars. Because it's one thing to be able to play on the 1, but it's another thing to know, okay, when the end of bar 4 is coming up, how am I going to make that transition over the 4 chord? And it really gives you a very complete vocabulary of how to get in and around every moment in the blues so that when you're done, you can start to put them together and play through whole choruses using this new vocabulary that you've got. You're going to have a lot of resources to help you learn this material. There's notation and tablature for every lick that I demonstrate. You'll have Power Tab and Guitar Pro files for everything. And of course, you'll have every jam track that I've used to demonstrate these licks available for you to practice to as well. I could obviously talk about this stuff forever, but that is not why we're here. So go ahead and grab your guitar and we'll get started.